Working and shooting performers, dancers can be quite tricky, especially when you try to photograph them in unusual places. If you haven't seen my previous video, this one is kind of linked to it. The things that I'm about to share with you may sound obvious, but I believe that these things are really important and you have to do them before each and every shoot that you do, especially if it's a professional photo shoot. What I mean by professional is that you are paid to make these pictures, and so you may want to avoid to do any mistakes. So when scouting for locations, when visiting spaces for a future photo shoot, you have to pay attention to these simple things. The height of the ceiling, the space size of each room, the possible accessories, furniture, practical lights you can use for your shoots. Pay attention to the number of windows and any sources of light. Where does the light come from? At what time of the day does the light come in? And what types of light are used inside? And finally, pay attention to the colors that are already present in the room. That's something that can guide you for the colors of the different outfits and accessories you're going to include in your shoot. So now you have all you need to make your photo session a success. You can send all this information to your team or to yourself if you're all alone. You can choose the outfits, the type of lenses you're going to bring, the amount of gear, the type of lights you're going to bring on set. Good to go. I've done a couple of photo shoots in strange places with circus performers and dancers. Sometimes it's just because I wanted to test new ideas or try new things or challenge myself, I don't know. And sometimes it was not my desire, but the ones of my clients. I don't particularly like hotel rooms. They are challenging. I obviously learned a lot during those photo shoots. Here are 3 examples. We decided to play and shoot also in the lobby of the Grand Hotel de l'Opéra in Toulouse and, play with the reflections in the mirror. Yes. Merci. Pourquoi je t'ai reculé? Here we had enough room to consider different focal lengths, and as you can see with all these mirrors all around, we had to make sure we couldn't see me, my camera, my assistant, my flash, and so on. Apart from the reflection, playing with mirrors is not easy. You have to make a few test shots to see how the light behaves, and because it bounces off everywhere, especially if you have mirrors all around you. I've worked in this hotel quite a few times before, so every time I go there now, I kind of know what to expect. That window shot, I really like it. I wanted to keep all the details outside, in the sky, on the building, and although it was really dark inside, I decided to not use any flash and strobe to fill in the shadows. battling with the different light temperatures can be really fun. So when I can, I try to play with it. And when my scene is too busy, I tend to underexpose my background. Small spaces equals using wide-angle lenses if you wish to include in your shots a little bit more of what's around your model. Use all the furnitures around, not all of them, the ones that inspire you. You can lean on them, you can stand and sit on them, you can do whatever you want. Use a window as your main light, but you can also use it as your second light, your backlight. Do whatever you want. Your limitation is your imagination. What the hell am I saying? And if you're like me, you don't have a studio and you need to make a few images with a plain backdrop, ask a few friends around you if they have an empty attic. It might work. I hope all these examples inspire you. I remember that when I started, one of my main goals was to make any place look good, and I sure did learn a lot from that. Thanks again for tuning in this week. I really hope you're having a fantastic summer. I am, so I hope you do too. So I guess I'll see you in the next, but until then, please have a good one.